Alright. Yo, what's good? I'm my boy Elijah Bonds. What's up with you, bro?
What's up? What's up?
Shit, what you been up to today, man?
Shoot, today working the 9 to 5 and trying to make some money.
Alright, so why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself, what you do?
I'm a professional dunker, model, and also a professional basketball player.
So how'd you get into basketball? Like when did you first start playing ball?
Like 3 years old.
So
Playing since.
did you take like camps and all that stuff? Did you do like any programs or anything?
Yeah, back in the day, I used to go to like these little Sports Plus summer camps, and I used to literally just be at camps all day, like during the summers, and I think that's why I started liking basketball every day, just playing at the playground.
So did your parents kind of get you like into it? They just put you in the sport and you ended up liking it, or?
No, it was all me. I was my first dog was named Kobe. So from off rip, at the age of 3, I named my dog Kobe because I loved basketball so much. I was watching Kobe shoot fadeaway jumpers against like the Sacramento Kings. So off rip, I loved basketball from a very young age.
So how did you kind of develop your skills over time? Just practicing or any special routines, workouts, anything like that?
I do have a workout program that I am selling. So there's that for explosiveness and being able to jump higher. It even shows it's like a catalog of how to do certain dunks. I can teach people how to do certain dunks because you might be able to jump really high, but let's say you might have trouble going between the legs. I have a video inside that program that teaches people how to go between the legs and dunk the ball.
Did you play in your high school team or?
Yeah, I did.
How was that experience for you?
It was cool. I think I did 3 years varsity, and it was an experience. High school was it was an experience. I did the transfer, AAU, all that stuff. So I went through the whole 9 as far as high school basketball drama. The transfer school sit out day.
So is it super different from high school basketball to real life basketball, or is it kind of the same thing?
Oh, it's way different.
Yeah.
It's spacing. Spacing is the thing. High school 3, it's way closer, so it's a lot more condensed. So you don't have to guard people from there. But the game's evolving so much more now because NBA players like Steph and high school players are able to shoot so much further now too. Everyone, the game has changed. That you have to guard people from further out, so the spacing of the sport is being changed.
So would you say you're more like a gym player, or like a street ball player, when you play?
I have to say I'm a combination of both. I play a very, very fundamental basketball game, and it's efficient. I score buckets. I can shoot, but when I get in the air, that's when things get a little more exciting.
So what would you say is your most memorable game you've played?
Most memorable game I've played?
Yeah.
Shoot, that's terrible if I can't remember off the top of my head, right? No, I have to think about it because you played basketball your whole life. I actually want to give you a good answer on this, so I don't want to bullshit you.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Or what game did you score the most points in? Do you know?
I had 47 inside an AAU travel ball game. I hit 47 3 times. I could never get 50. So, shoot. Oh no! I got one. I got a funny one. I got a memorable moment. I was playing intramurals at Sacramento State, right? Because I was trying to get on the team, couldn't. Because there's gonna have to be some scholarship issue. It was gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Some weird situation. So I was playing intramurals, and we were down by 16 with with 3 minutes left. And I started just throwing up threes and making every single shot. It was the most crazy shit. But that's memorable to me just because it's shooting, and I love shooting.
So are you would you say you're outside player or inside player, in the paint? Or just all around?
All around. Because I can post someone up for sure, because I spent all high school being a 6'1" center.
Yeah.
So I could take someone to the block, and I can still bring you to the outside and give you some wiggle. So either way,
What would you say is like some of the most important things like on the court, like amongst like your team and stuff? Like as far as like teamwork, like what's the most important things to like make you guys work together? You know, like be on the same page.
Communication.
Communication.
Communication. If you don't know what's going on the floor, you're not gonna know what that's not good.
Yeah.
So communication and just general awareness and knowing where other people are. That's it.
So when did you realize you were like a dunk specialist? Like when did you figure out like this is my thing? You know, I'm gonna start with dunking.
My very first dunk.
So you just been like going at it since then?
Yeah, but since the very first dunk, I just like loved dunking. So I knew I was just gonna keep going because I would always see on Instagram, I would see like other professional dunkers who I'm dunking with now, which is kind of crazy. I would see them on YouTube, and I would be like, "Yo, these dudes are wild. I want to dunk just like them." And I would sit there and watch their YouTube videos on how to dunk the ball. I used to watch Jay Clark. He used to have videos like how to 360 or whatever. So you know, like, I'll tell you a story. Do you remember the day the Seventh Woods mixtape dropped? There was a basketball player named Seventh Woods, and when his hoop mixtape, the 14-year-old craziest whatever, his video was insane. Bro was doing 360s, tip jams off free throws at 14 years old. So I'm 14, and I'm like, I'm not doing none of this.
Yeah.
So off rip, I'm like, okay, I'm going to Jay Clark's video. I'm about to figure out how to 360. So like next day, I'm over here practicing all day to figure out a 360. So the obsession just started from going on YouTube and, you know, seeing someone else. Hey, someone else did that. I'm gonna go do that. And I would go to the gym and do that. And I did that for every single dunk. And I became a professional dunker eventually.
How long did the process take for you to like be considered like professional?
I wasn't a professional dunker until 2019. It wasn't until it was like a choice. Like you'll know when it's an option. When it's an option, it's an option. But when it was an option, I had to make that money.
So you started practicing like 14, stuff like 5-6 years. You've been just dunking.
Yeah, since let's see. I had my first dunk in 2012. I think it was June 12, 2012. So whatever date that is, that's my first dunk.
Were you like in the game, or you were just messing around like?
I was at LA Fitness.
Oh, so you're just messing around like, hey, I wonder if I could dunk.
I was at LA Fitness in 8th grade.
And you were hyped, or like when I seen you, or it was just like whatever?
Nah, I mean, I was going for a layup at first and realized I was high enough. It was in game. I couldn't dunk after the game too. I was mad. I was like, why can't I dunk now? But I had it in the game, went in for a layup, and was like, nah, we dunk this.
So how was everyone's like reaction in the gym? Were they like shocked or like just like whatever?
They were like shocked because I was a kid still. So I like this baby face, like I was super duper skinny. I was like a $120, 6'1". So long arms. I was still the same frame, just super duper skinny.